This question is to J S Verma. Are you supporting judges into Lok Pal or not? I mean, this is not directly related to the topic what we are discussing. I'm sorry about that.
I thought I would be free from this question at least here. Well, I've already spoken about it, and I believe the consensus now is that the judiciary has to be out of Lok Pal for the simple reason that the Constitution itself treats the judges separately, not that they are not accountable. According to me, they are not only accountable as like any other public functionary, but they need to be answerable and judged according to a yardstick which is stricter than the one which I apply to every one of you. So that's my view. They are accountable, and accountable on the basis of a measure which is more strict. But then the mechanism has to be different. The machinery has to be different, you see. And therefore the judge's accountability should take care of that, not the Lok Pal. And since you have brought in Lok Pal, I thought I was away from that part, you see, at least here, because the Constitution Amendment Bill also I have drafted and given to the Standing Committee at their request, and also a written opinion which they wanted on the subject. So the judges' accountability bill should take care of all these aspects, because the Constitution provides for separation of judiciary from the executive. The Lok Pal would not be judiciary, it won't be legislature, it necessarily has to fall in the remaining category of executive. So you would be violating directly Article 50, directive principle of state policy. Then secondly, even the subordinate judiciary, Article 235 provides for control over the subordinate judiciary of the High Court, that is the higher judiciary. So you can't subject the higher judiciary to the executive if the subordinate judiciary also cannot be under it. And then not only that, the Constitution has other provisions. Article 121, 211, which prohibit or forbid legislatures and the Parliament from even discussing the conduct of a High Court or Supreme Court judge except on a motion for his removal. That is during. So the scheme is separate. Accountability, yes. And as I say, by a standard stricter than the one applied to others. But the mechanism has to be separate.